Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Create the Heart, and today I'm back to demo and review the Hobby Lobby 3-in-1 banner punch. So this punches a banner using paper from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches in size. So one of the things that's really great about this punch is that it doesn't matter how long your paper is. So you can punch a very long strip of paper if you need to, or I would have to say a strip of paper that's about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. So it's very versatile in that way. The negative being, of course, is that it's not super wide, but I think that for most projects it's going to be a really nice size. And so I can also compare the sizes for you as well. So for this, let me go ahead and show you the strips. So I have here in front of me, let's see if I've got this correct here. This is a 1-inch strip. This is a 2-inch strip. And then this is a 2.5-inch strip. So this is what it can make. So for the 1-inch, you just slide it in here, and you can see right here it has, I don't know if you can see, but the 1.5 is in the middle, and then this is the 2-inch, and then this is the 2.5-inch. So you just slide your paper all the way in, and then you just punch. And I am going to do the other end as well. I didn't punch this one very well. Let's see if I can fix it, because I was trying to, let's see, very well. Okay, so I punched both sides of there, and it just is so easy. So the other, I think, plus to this punch is that it's small enough that you can keep on your desk. So for me, I store my dies not far from me, but I have to dig them out to find them. I don't have like my dies at my fingertips the way that I do some of my punches. And it's very quick, so I don't have to worry about plates or whatever. I could just grab it and punch it. So in that way, punch is really nice. So I think this is the 1-inch. So this is what it will look like, excuse me, on a card. So for this card, I used the 1-inch, and I went ahead and I did the banner punch on both ends. And then I used a little cut apart from a Doodlebug paper pad, which I'm trying to kill right now. And so that's where all this comes from. And then I just created a little scene card here using this punch right here. And so this is Mama Elephant Rain or Shine stamp set right here. The Rain or Shine stamp set. Super cute. So I used that for my project. And the stickles are a little bit wet on there, but I did little stickles, and I think it made a really cute little card. And that's using the batter punch, and this is the 1-inch size. 1-inch size. Okay, and I punched it on both sides. So for the other one, so I'm going to do another card. I think this is the 2-inch. So for the 2-inch, again, you know, when you line it up, you do it, it lines up for you perfectly. And then you've got this wonderful little tail that you can use on whatever project. So for this particular example, I just did this into a tag. So this is pretty long. This is a 6-inch tag. So, I mean, if you needed a longer tag, you know, you could do that. But this is what a 2-inch tag looks like. And I just cut out a smile with a die cut, and I used a cut apart just to quickly, you know, put together a tag. So that's what that one looks like. And then you are left with little pieces to use. And then the last one is the largest size, and that is the 2.5. And it just fits in the little grooves with the 2.5. So the main thing you have to do is cut your paper the correct width, and then you can create that perfect banner. Okay, So once you've done that, then you can create something with it. And I actually use something that I did in a haul. I don't know if this is going to post before that haul, but I had purchased some stamps from My Favorite Things. They had 50% off sale, and I purchased this one, which is this Springtime Blooms and the dies. And I think both of these together were like $17 or $18. So they're really inexpensive. That included the dies. And so I created this cute little card, and this just used to cut apart from the Doodle Bug 6x6 paper pads. Is April showers bring May flowers. And then I just put my little flowers here. This is a little enamel dot, and I did some stickles, colored in with Copics, and I think it made a really cheerful and cute little card using a banner punch. So as far as banners go, I know I have various different dies, and so I've got this one right here, which I can cut for you. I'm trying to think where I got this from. I want to say that this is Pretty Pink Posh, but I'm not exactly sure. It's only slightly bigger than this. So I would say that this one is, I'm going to guess it's about 2 3/4 of an inch bigger. So comparison wise, yeah, 2 3/4. It's not much bigger. This one is not much bigger. But the difference being is that it's a predetermined length. So if I wanted something longer, then I couldn't get that. But this is very, very similar. And then I also hauled, and I don't know, again, if this is going to show up before or after, but I have these, which are from the Little Darlings Rubber Stamp Company, which I just hauled. And again, you can't determine, the length on them, even though I really do like these a lot. These are stitched, and they're really cool. And the biggest size on here is 2 3/4, but I also have some smaller ones, which are nice. So I have these small ones, which are really, really nice for sentiments. And so this punch can't do that. So the question is it worth it? And I would say that if you paid full price for this at $20, it's absolutely not worth it because, I mean, there's lots of ways to get a banner, especially if you already have dies. You can make your dies work for you. But if you get it for 40% or 50% off, then it's a great, great deal. I think I paid $12 for it. So for $12, I think it's definitely a great deal because it's convenient, it's super easy to use, it punches really, really nice, and the sizes are very versatile. And if you need to cut a longer piece of paper, you want a banner to work a certain way for you, you want a certain look, then this can do that for you when your dies may not be able to do that. And you may not want to like dig them out, pull them out, because that's kind of its own hassle. Like these ones, this is a giant packaging for this thing. So I'm probably going to have to put this in different packaging. It's a whole ordeal with dies sometimes, even though they are also very convenient. But if you don't have your die cut machine out on your desk, then that's a problem. And the Big Shot's very big. I don't have my Big Shot out. I hardly ever use it unless I'm using a really large die because it's so big. I actually have my Cuddle Bug, because it has such a small footprint, right to the left of me, like within less than 12 inches away from me. So it's easy for me to use my dies. But for some of you, it may not be easy. And so that way, something like this would be very convenient. Even though all these sizes that I get in a way are more versatile, because I will use that little one. That little one looks really great. So all in all, I think it's worth it. I'll just recap the sizes and the projects that I made to show you guys. So here is this card that I made, which I think is super cute. And this is the 1-inch size. So it's a pretty big size. And then this tag right here is the 2-inch size. And then this is the 2.5-inch size, right here, which I think, and I did not really trim this down very much at all. I just wanted to fit on this card. And so I think this is a really, really nice size for a card front. There you go. So if you have any other questions or anything else you'd like to see or demo, let me know. Be happy to show you. Or if anything I hold your interest in seeing what it actually looks like, let me know, and I'd be happy to at least show you, what it looks like and what I'm trying to use it for. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Creating the Heart.